If you don't want 2025 to suck, okay, I urge you to continue to watch, you little loser. I'm joking, okay? I know that was probably, perhaps, a little more aggressive than you were expecting. I'm not trying to attack you, I promise. You know, maybe I just get bullied at home, you know? So I have to lash out and take it out on you. Welcome back to my channel, Stinks. I have deeply and intimately missed you, okay? And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Taliyah. I fear I'm going to start enjoying our time together. Now, on this page, not only are you going to be educated, okay, but you're gonna be entertained, and then I'm gonna fondle you. I'm gonna touch those little nipples. Not to brag, but I have probably had one of the best years of my entire life, quite literally. And I really want you guys to be able to do the same thing. So if you are watching this, okay, it is not a coincidence. This is your sign. I am a very intentional person, which is why I've been able to cultivate my dream life. And I'm gonna teach you exactly how to do the same thing. Whether you are looking for success career-wise, health and fitness, or even personal growth, we're going to tackle all of that in this video today. Which is why class is in session, so shut the up and pay attention. Does anyone know what this is? It's a vision board. And specifically, it's my vision board. For those of you who only see a collage of Pinterest photos, a vision board is a visual representation of your goals and your dreams. It's really simple, and sometimes it's too simple to the point where it feels pointless. But please trust me when I say that this tool is incredibly effective. Just know that I'm not lying to you. I wouldn't do that. For the most part, I usually hate talking about vision boarding and like manifestation because, you know, it gives me the ick. And I think that when I used to be someone that didn't believe in those things and I would hear other people speak about it, I would think that it was such bullshit, okay? You know, cause like, what do you mean if I put these pictures on a canvas that I'm magically gonna have my dream life? Like, that sounds fake. It does sound fake, but it doesn't have to be. And you're gonna be someone that thinks it doesn't work, okay, until it does work, and then you're gonna be pissed that you didn't start sooner, and that was me. Now, when it comes to vision boarding, you can make one physically or virtually. Personally, I've never been an arts and crafts girly pop, you know, so I just use Canva. Not gonna lie, sorry, guilty charge, arrest me right now. I don't, you know, I personally just don't like, you know, cutting and like gluing and taping and then hanging. Like, it just seems like a process that I don't want to go through, okay? Seems like too much work. But if you're into that, okay, grab your scissors, a couple magazines, and go wild. Now, when you're picking your images, I want you to choose pictures, quotes, and words that represent the life that you're trying to create. Whether that is your fitness goals or career success or even personal growth goals included in there. Putting these visuals in front of you every single day is not only going to help you stay motivated, but it's going to keep you focused. Which, for that last reason, is why I personally prefer the virtual version a little bit better, because I can quite literally make my screensaver my vision board. So I want to go and show you guys my vision board because it really does work, and it's one of those things that you really just have to have faith in, okay? I have, and I'm gonna put it on screen so that you guys see, but the top right picture, I have a picture of me holding keys in my own apartment. I'm living in my dream apartment right now. I wanted to take myself on more dates, you know, and now I go to restaurants and I go to the movies and I do all that alone, and I do that for me, and I pour into myself. I wanted to have an amazing group of girlfriends, and I have been so blessed to meet amazing people in my life this year that I just don't deserve. I wanted to work with Oner Active. You guys know that has been a big deal of mine for a very long time, and now I get to say that I do work with Oner. I wanted to get my passport, and I got my passport, and I traveled overseas for the first time in my entire life. I wanted to read more. I've been in that fairy smut like crazy. I wanted to hit 400K on TikTok. I am currently sitting at around 465,000 on TikTok, and I started the year at 253. I know, crazy. I wanted to find love this year. I will tell you guys about that in another video. Dude! What the f— I wanted to hit 400K on YouTube. I was not able to reach that this year. That does not mean I didn't have much growth. I had a lot of growth, okay? I was just being greedy. I wanted to hit 250K on my joint page with my best friend. I hit that. I wanted to start a podcast. I didn't hit that, but I did come up with the name, and I will be starting a podcast next year called You Stink, so be on the look for that. I wanted to get into real estate this year. I closed on 3 properties. I wanted to get my dream car. I bought her. I wanted beautiful, perfect skin. What do you guys think? Is it giving perfect? Is it giving cute? Is it giving classy? I wanted to have a stronger relationship with my best friend. I wanted to go on more brand trips. I have gone on an insane amount of brand trips. I'm currently on a brand trip right now with Gymshark. It is the most absolutely insane thing ever. And I feel like you guys kind of get the shtick. These things seem unattainable until they aren't. But if you don't believe that you're gonna get them, then you're definitely not gonna get them, okay? Vision boarding works. Seeing it in front of you works. And you don't have to overcomplicate these things. It's supposed to be fun. And the main idea behind vision boarding is that the more you see it, the more likely you are to work towards your goals. And it doesn't just have to be for the year, it can represent bigger picture type. You know what I mean? Like if you want to be a doctor, okay, that's not gonna happen in a year. Will it happen in 8? Perhaps. So I urge you to grab your girlfriend, do a little paint and sip, and start working on your vision boards for next year, okay? It's really important. I want you guys to drop 3 things that you really want to achieve next year in the comments below. Okay, so you had to know that we were gonna touch on this one. Granted, my page is centered around health and wellness, but health and fitness. As much as I wish that we as human beings would not fall off when it comes to our fitness journeys, at the end of the day, we are just human. And it happens, okay? So the new year is a perfect time to reset, and keyword reset, okay? We're not restarting, we are resetting, realigning, and getting back on track. Out of all the knowledge that I have gained in this space, because if you guys don't know, I am certified for the National Academy of Sports Medicine and Personal Training, and I do have a bachelor's degree in kinesiology, which is just exercise science, okay? Out of my credentials, the most valuable knowledge that I have gained in this space is time and the ability to be more introspective towards myself. After this video, I want you guys to write some of your guys' poor habits, especially when it comes to fitness and nutrition. Are you someone that fails to go and work out after work because you're tired? If that is the case, it's imperative that you make sure that you work out before you go to work. Are you someone that if you don't start your day with something healthy, then you end up eating whatever the you want throughout the entire day? And it's important that you start to prioritize having a healthy first meal. Every single person has something to work on, especially when it comes to this. But the issue is that not many people are actually reflecting on their poor habits and then enacting change to combat the poor habits. You know yourself, you know your habits, you know who you are, you know what you tend to do. If they do not align with the person that you're trying to become, you need to reflect on that. But not many people do that, which is why they don't change. Do not be that person, bro. I want you guys to remember that health isn't just about exercise. It is about balance. You need to make sure you're getting enough sleep, hydrating, eating. Some of you guys just don't eat, okay? The 1 meal a day, or stop it. It's getting to the point where it's concerning now. It is all about creating a lifestyle that supports your long-term goals. Now, if you need more help during your fitness journey, I do offer one-on-one training. I'm gonna put the application in my description box down below, but I think that there isn't an issue with you getting help, and if you need help, it is never a waste of money to invest it on you, okay? So remember that. If you guys wanna see any of my client results, I am gonna go ahead and link my Instagram down below so that you can look at the little clients tab where I have all my client results because they do so amazing. Okay, so I want us to now talk about planning. What's the deal with the plans? Some of your guys' plans suck. A lot of you guys have goals, but then you don't have plans. And then you wonder why you don't achieve them. Now, I want to give you guys a benefit of the doubt, but not that much. I get it. You have busy schedules, you know, and sometimes you just don't really know where to start, and that's fair. Because sometimes you just don't know where to start. But that is not an excuse. It's not. Okay, you can't keep using that because then you're never going to get anywhere. If you want to change your life, you have to figure it out. And you not figuring it out is a choice. It is a choice to stay complacent. It is a choice to continue to do what you're doing and be unhappy. I mean, but if you're cool with staying exactly where you're at, have at it, buddy. I don't know why you're here, but have at it. Okay, just remember, you did click on this video, and I already told you at the beginning that this is not a coincidence. Now, structure has been one of the most important things that I attribute my success to. So things like having a schedule are extremely important. Now, I want to be honest, right? You're not going to be able to plan for everything, and that's okay. But at least this way, you have more of a productive flow in your day. Now, you can use a regular paper planner if you're into that, or you can use something digital. For me, I personally like to use my notes app because it's nice. I just get to put these little check marks when I achieve all the goals that I have for the day, and it makes me feel a lot more productive and a lot more motivated to keep going. But the biggest thing when it comes to planning for the new year is adaptability and staying committed to your bigger picture goal. Okay, this is probably like my favorite little one of them all, but it is in regards to your mindset. The way that you think about yourself is your reality. And I feel like you need to actually listen to what I'm saying. Okay, so open your ears, bro. The way you think about yourself is your reality. So if you're constantly on yourself and thinking that the goals that you have are unattainable, luck plays a very small role in people's success. So stop the comparisons and stop the pity parties. I want you to remember that your future is not set and you cannot predict the outcome of chasing your dreams. Because what if it works out? Like, what if it works out? But if you're stopping yourself before you've even shot your shot, you've already missed. Going into 2025, we really want to cultivate our mindset. We want it set for positivity, resilience, gratitude with a capital G, because there is always something to be grateful for. I want you to start your day off with a few minutes of intentional mindfulness. I don't care how you do it. It could be journaling, okay? You could be one of those journaling. Lena Lift has an amazing day-by-day journal. Love it. I'll link it in the description box down below for you guys. Could be meditation, or it can be as simple as taking a few deep breaths in the morning. For me, I make it a point to make sure that I look out every morning and view the sunrise, regardless of the time of day that I have to wake up to see it. And I just think about what I'm grateful for. I think about future me and all the things that I want to achieve and the person that I want to become. And that helps me set my intentions for the day. When we start our days with a positive mindset, we are way more likely to stay focused on the person that we want to become. Now, this isn't going to look perfect, and you're gonna have to fight against those thoughts. I still have those thoughts all the time. So it's gonna take a lot of intentional work, but we are not striving for perfection, just progress. Okay, so, as we're going through this, I realized that one of the biggest things that we need to focus on this year, and that I noticed with everyone, is consistency. It's the new year. It is super exciting to be in a new year. It's super motivating to be in a new year. But remember that the key to long-term success is consistency. More specifically, sustainability. You do not need everything to change overnight for you to be successful. Slow the down. And I know this part's gonna go right over your head. It always does every year. That's why you're here, buddy. You cannot expect to be a totally different person overnight. It's just not realistic. It is gonna be the small, decisive actions that are gonna help you lead you to your dream life. I want you guys to start with a few habits that align with your vision of yourself. Maybe it's waking up 30 minutes early to help plan your day. Or maybe it's committing to a 10-minute walk every day. The real goal is to make these small changes a regular thing in your schedule, a regular thing in who you are, a regular thing in your personal routine. And I'm going to tell you right now, those little habits add the fuck up, because consistency is going to be perfection every single time. And consistency is going to look different for everyone. You're not going to see less results because you're doing less. You're going to see the most results with something that you are able to sustain. So stop making it so difficult. I don't want you guys to think that I'm bragging or I'm showing off. I'm the proof in the pudding. I'm the tapioca balls deep in that goddamn mushy pudding. A year and a half ago, I was laid off. You guys know I was laid off from Crunch. Making nothing. Maybe making 2 to 3K a month max. Living paycheck to paycheck. Not only that, but doing something that genuinely took the joy out of what I love to do for you guys. Now I am living in my dream life. I am staying in a hotel on someone else's dime, working with a dream brand. I am quite literally living in my vision board right now. And I want you guys to remember that, like, you're gonna look at me and you're gonna look at other people and you're gonna think that what it is luck. I want you guys to remember that I am a Black single woman in this crappy society. I didn't come from wealth, and I sure as hell unfortunately didn't have help. But what I did have was belief. I believed in my success, and I dreamed big as and that is what I want you all to do for yourself. I don't want you to ever look at someone else's life or have goals or dreams and think that it's not in the books for you, because that's not true. There are plenty of people in this world, and I mean plenty. Think about people like Samuel L. Jackson, not my cat, the actor, or Vera Wang. They're such huge and household names now, but imagine they didn't really hit their peak until they were older. Imagine that they had given up on themselves when they were young. You don't know when your time is coming, but just know it is coming, and have faith and belief that it will sprout when it needs to. 2025 is going to be your year. You just have to believe that. I know it was a quick video, but I hope you guys with it and feel, riled up, motivated, moving forward for the new year. If you haven't vision boarded, get on that. What are you waiting for? And tell your mom I love MILFs. Kisses. Mwah.
Oh, behave. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah.